What is up, guys? We are back with a video. This is actually my first video completely unscripted because as you guys may know or may not know, Ninja has gotten their awakening skill, and so far there are a lot of people streaming content of Ninja and their new awakening skills. I just got home from work. I took a look at a lot of Twitch clips, a lot of Twitch streams, went through all of the skills too, the new skills. So I had a friend of mine, we went through, so we have the translated skills with us. And I'm going to go ahead and just give my thoughts on each and every skill based off of the description. Now, if you guys want to see me actually try out these skills and give you guys my thoughts after actually playing them myself, I'll wait for tomorrow's live stream. I will be live streaming on Twitch. On my live stream, we'll be demonstrating all of them. We'll be playing Awaken Ninja. I'll be pulling frame data as well, so if you guys are interested in how quick these skills come out, we'll have frame data presented on the live stream. I'll have that written in the guide, so we'll have a guide, we'll have a live stream, and we have this video just giving my first impressions. So here we go. Let's see. We have the first skill that we're going to be checking out. This one is called Boomerang Shuriken. So Boomerang Shuriken, it's 150 MP, 30-second cooldown, a relatively high base damage, so 8,458 assists. It's not that bad. Effects. It is a skill where you throw, well, description. It is a skill where you throw and retrieve your shuriken from afar. It incurs the following effects. If hit at the end of Boomerang Shuriken, okay, so if hit at the end of Boomerang Shuriken's trajectory, resets the cooldown of Leaves on the Wind. So if you hit it at the very end, the tipper of the skill, then you reset Leaves on the Wind. When you retrieve the Boomerang Shuriken, resets the cooldown of Boomerang Shuriken. So yeah, catching the skill back, it resets the cooldown of the skill. So you toss it, hits the tip, resets, Leaves on the Wind, comes back and resets. When you use the third Boomerang Shuriken, you throw a strong Shuriken that you can't catch back. So it goes on cooldown after the third usage of it. Use it 3 times, third time it goes on a 30-second cooldown. While in Transcend mode, if you can chain with Leaves on the Wind, it turns into Enhanced Leaves on the Wind. I don't know what that means, but we'll probably get into that when we get into the Transcend mode. It is effective when used after putting some range between yourself and the enemy, no duh. So application-wise, how you would use Boomerang Shuriken. I was actually talking about this in the Discord, but it looks like they're trying to incorporate more range skill into your rotation in PvE. I don't really see this being used in PvP, but who knows. We'll play around with it once we're playing around with it tomorrow. But the rotation would look like Boomerang Shuriken, Leaves on the Wind. Well, yeah. Boomerang Shuriken, Leaves on the Wind, and then you want to catch it back, it resets Boomerang Shuriken, and you Leaves on the Wind again. So Boomerang Shuriken, Boomerang Shuriken, Leaves on the Wind, Boomerang Shuriken, Leaves on the Wind. That's what it's looking like. And I know most people don't use Leaves on the Wind, so I know a lot of people don't use Leaves on the Wind for actual damage in the PvE rotation, but pairing Boomerang Shuriken with this new passive that we got, this is called, let's see right here, this is called Chakra Circulation. So Chakra Circulation, so quickly change your stance and prepare to battle a ranged enemy. So if you hit Impact Bomb, your ranged attack critical hit chance, it actually increases by 30%. So every time you Impact Bomb, you land it, it looks like you have 30% more crit chance on your ranged attacks. Now it doesn't give an actual timer of how long this buff lasts, so I'm not too certain. We'll test that out tomorrow to see if it's like a permanent buff, because that'd be pretty damn intense, or if it's just like a temporary 10-second buff or something. So pairing this together with Chakra Circulation, I can see why this would actually be a viable rotation to use Boomerang Shuriken into Leaves on the Wind in an actual PvE combo. Also bringing into the factor that both Leaves on the Wind and Boomerang Shuriken is affected by the Transcend mode. I'm sure that once you're in Transcend mode, it would definitely be worth using in a PvE rotation. Next skill that we're going to look at, we're going to go ahead and look at this skill right here. This one is called Mobile Attack Jutsu, but we'll see what NMAS comes up with in terms of their localization of the game. But Mobile Attack Jutsu, 200 MP, 8-second cooldown, really short cooldown. Base damage is 2,373. I did see that while it's a very low base damage, I know that you can actually use this as a chain skill, so it's probably a lot more than that. This skill is, okay, so this is a skill with which you dash a short distance to an enemy and attack, okay? Stronger skill is activated if you chain after Chakra Thrust. So you use Chakra Thrust and then you immediately use this skill and you get the chain skill effect. So when you chain this skill with Chakra Thrust, Lightning Attack is added. You can probably see this skill right here in this video. So yeah, it looks like it's 2,373 base for each lightning strike, and it strikes multiple times. So definitely really good to add into your rotation for PvE. We'll have to test it for PvP. To be honest, I don't think it's really that good for PvP, but you know, we'll test it some more tomorrow and see how we can use it in PvP. Okay, so yeah, it's a pretty straightforward attack. It looks like now they're trying to make Chakra Thrust a lot more viable to use in a PvE rotation. Well, it's never bad. It's definitely worth using every time it's off cooldown now, since you could do Chakra Thrust into this mobile attack jutsu. Let's see. Next skill we have is Transcend. So this is a really flashy skill that a lot of people have been talking about. A lot of people have been clipping this on Twitch that I noticed. According to the descriptions, you become a being that ignores the rules of the universe. And you also gain the following effects. MP and Chakra consistently recovers. Okay, so you get just like just never run out of MP and Chakra when you have this effect up. Which is pretty good, since Ninja has a lot of MP problems, but I feel like that's never an issue in PvE because Nostrums are OP as hell. So you constantly get Chakra as well, which is pretty nice because Attunement kind of has a pretty hefty cooldown. It looks like this is just another way to get really nice flow of Chakra. So mobile attack jutsu is affected by this. It turns into clone mobile attack jutsu. So you'll probably notice, looking at this example here, that when they use the skill, when they use attacks while transcended, it turns into like, you have like clones that kind of appear next to you. So I'm assuming that's what happens when you use mobile attack jutsu. You'll have just clones that appear and use it as well. Boomerang Shuriken turns into multiple clone Boomerang Shuriken. Yeah, it looks like this. You just toss an additional Shuriken. Burning Heart, you get this really awesome effect where you get two little clones of yourself, and they use Burning Heart. And it's, instead of being like little huffs and puffs, it looks like it's just like a stream of flames. So it's really cool. Visually, it's really cool, and it looks like there's a shit ton of damage too. So really welcoming for that in terms of PvE. Fire Avalanche, yeah, it looks OP as hell. I don't really see any of these being used in PvP. Definitely the skill itself is 5-minute cooldown, so really irrelevant for any form of PvP usage. The next passive we have to talk about is Piercing Eyes. So Piercing Eyes, when you hit mobile attack jutsu, so you read the internal energy circulation of the enemy and it's attack effectively. Great! So it looks like every time you hit mobile attack jutsu, your melee skill attack damage increases by 5%, with a maximum of 2 stacks. So if you hit mobile attack jutsu twice on a target, your melee skill damage increases by 10%. I don't know, we don't know just how long this lasts yet. We'll test how long this buff is tomorrow when we actually test, but 10% more damage as a passive, sure, why not? Alright, and the last thing on this is not a skill, but it is an additional glyph. For this glyph, pretty much it's 5 points, and it's 5 points to add this glyph. And if you activate Smoke Bomb with this glyph on, you turn it into a red Smoke Bomb. And red Smoke Bomb removes the iframe from Smoke Bomb, but it increases melee attack by 10%. I've gotten a couple questions of people wondering if this is for the entire party in the Smoke Bomb or if it's just for yourself. When we're actually testing tomorrow, we'll see if it's for the party or if it's just for yourself, this buff that is. Not really that great, to be honest, just because Smoke Bomb has like a really long cooldown even with the glyph. Like 10% for 10%, it's 5 glyph points. 10% more attack for like 3 seconds is definitely not worth, in my opinion, but who knows, And I had this argument too, but you know, iframe with Smoke Bomb, it allows you to DPS more, so it gives you more DPS uptime, because there's moments on bosses where you want to dodge the mechanic, but you can just drop Smoke Bomb, and you know, you could just completely ignore dodging and iframing and just keep attacking. So I personally don't think it's worth it. 5 glyph points is a lot for literally just 10 seconds. For literally just 10% more damage for 3 seconds. It's not worth it in my opinion. Then again, you might want to pair Smoke Bomb with, I don't know, like you could pair Smoke Bomb with Transcended Fire Avalanche, and then that's 10% more damage to your Transcended Multiple Clone Fire Avalanche. So in that sense, if you want to stack it for big damage, sure, really good, but 5 glyph points is a lot. 5 glyph points for 10% more damage, that's a lot. But again, if it's for the whole party, then oh my god, that's actually kind of busted, but we'll see. Anyway guys, thanks for tuning into my short video. Again guys, this was completely unscripted. Sorry if it was kind of rushed out there, but I did want to get this as soon as possible to you guys, because I know there's a lot of people wondering, shoot, where do I go for ninja translations or ninja info? And if you came here, then you came to the right place, because we cover all things ninja. Tomorrow we will be having a live stream. I'll be live streaming from the KR server and just playing Awakened Ninja. and I'll break down a lot because there's already a lot of people playing the Awakened Ninja on Twitch, but we'll be doing other things too. Like we'll be seeing PvP, how this applies to PvP. We'll also be seeing like frame data and how many frames each attack is. So just a lot more in-depth stuff tomorrow, and if you want to join, feel free to follow my Twitch channel below in the description. I will see you all in tomorrow's live stream with Ninja Awakened.